What comes to your mind when you think of the oceans? Do you picture fish and whales? Or have you ever thought of the little creatures at the bottom of the sea? There are actually thousands of different kinds of animals that live on the seafloor. These animals may have a lot to tell us about how our oceans are changing. These sea slugs, for instance, are hermaphrodites, meaning that all individuals are both male and female. It makes it easier to find a mate. After mating, they lay hundreds of eggs in a spiral on rocks or kelp. Like most animals that live on the seafloor, the sea slugs move very slowly, which makes it hard for them to move around the oceans and find new places to live. But they have a special trick up their sleeves: their own babies. This is Veli. She might not know it yet, but she's about to go on a big journey. Veli, like all her cousins, the veliger larvae, is really small, just a fraction of a millimeter. After hatching from her egg on the seafloor, she rises up towards the surface of the ocean together with all her siblings. She uses her wings, the velum, to stay afloat in the water and capture smaller organisms to eat. She's not strong enough to swim against the currents, so she just lets herself drift with them, using them almost like highways. Other animals that live on the seafloor also send their babies out to drift, like these baby crabs or these baby sea urchins. Eventually, the babies will begin to sink back down towards the seafloor to find a good place to live. Some babies settle down after just a few days, while others drift for many months. Once on the seafloor, a baby will metamorphose into a miniature version of the adult and slowly grow until it's ready to reproduce and start the cycle all over again. But Vili has been traveling for longer than most other babies and has come all the way north to the Barents Sea, close to Svalbard. But the adults of her species have never been found in the Arctic before. As far as we know, they only live in the south of Norway, more than 2,000 kilometers away. So Veli is probably not going to survive once she gets to the Arctic, because the water there is just too cold for her. But the Arctic is warming, so it might just be a matter of time before babies like Veli and those of other more southern species can survive in the Arctic and potentially grow new populations there. So what does that mean for those who call the Arctic their home? Scientists are starting to pay more attention to these babies because they might just be about to change the Arctic the way that we know it.